Yo, 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 what's bud? What's popping? What's popping? What's up? You already know what the fuck it is, what the fuck it be. Virgo is back with the live reread. Um, so I don't understand what's going on with my camera, but it's even worse than before. I don't get what's going on. Um, that kind of fucks up my whole live reaction thing. So I won't take too long. What I'm gonna do is a quick read through of it and just get it over with, and then we can jump right to the discussion. I was gonna do it, but I already have live reaction in the title, so fuck it. So I guess it's a live reaction of my voice, so to speak. Whatever. A little weird, a little unorthodox, but let's get right to it. One Piece, Queen's Gamble. Oh fuck. This means Queen's not down, and Spidey's gonna make me look like an absolute idiot. Well, fuck me. Shout out to Noda Skywalker bringing the heat again for Oda. A little bit of Brook action. Moving on. We've seen slave collars explode. He thinks back. Oh, so he's doing a flashback to when Rayleigh took it off of Kami. Funny because back then his hand didn't turn black, but I guess now Luffy's cognitive of it. You dig? There's no mistaking it. What I just did is what Rayleigh did that day. Come, Yonko. But because I was so desperate to get the thing off, I can't remember exactly how I did it. Straw had the power, you just wielded, which means you should be able to stop her. Blast aside that fist of that giant woman. Show me that you can save both of our lives. A lot of faith, Hio. Is he going to just take that punch? That's impossible. Is he stupid? Don't just brute force against it. Direct your hockey. You've got this. Into your fist. Yo, what is that? Come. Yeah. Nigga. Launched his goof ass. Hell no. Luffy Taro. Yeah. Twitch, twitch. Bro, these niggas just got fucked up. I Oda. Okay. That's a bet. Bleh. My bad, Gramps. I messed that up. Don't die on me. Gramps. I managed to guard myself with my Ryu. So you're still alive, huh? I won't forgive you. You ate it all. The old Shiruku I was going to share. The thing I can teach you, cough cough, is the Ryu that you cover the outside of your body with. In other words, haki. Boy, don't talk like you'll die. It protects you much like invisible armor, and it increases the strength of your attacks and power ability. But one level above that power, the ability to have the haki you've clad yourself into your enemy and destroy them from the inside out, that is far more powerful. Still call from earlier, you destroyed it from inside out with your haki. You've already done this. You've already mastered the cladding outside of your body in haki. You just don't know it. Gramps, I won't forgive you. Ugh. Fight well, Straw Hat. Udon Prisoners Ironworks. Why can't we reach them? Well, the boss mail has appeared somewhere. And as if that's not enough problem, what in the world are causing these tremors? Who the fuck is that? Wait, our Big Mom. She destroyed the doors and headed to the prisoners' ironworks next door. That's where the blast furnace is. That's where the blast furnace is. This is a huge problem. But what should we do if even Lord Queen doesn't stand a chance against her? How can we ever hope to stop her? Wano country is Lord Kaido's territory. Lord Queen, this nigga's up. I won't let that old hag have her way. I've got a plan. We've got one shot. Listen closely, boys. Think of Big Mom as a wild boar. She's just going to run a lap through Udon. She'll be back here soon enough. She's swinging at Luffy. Here she comes, Lord. Why are you back in dinosaur mode? Didn't he just got fucked up in dinosaur mode? Boom. Oh, Shiruko. What's this nigga doing? What's he doing? Yo! Brachio bomber. Bitch, this bitch wide eyes? Hold on, fam. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a fucking minute, my guy. Hold on, man. What? This nigga never did just take out Olin, bro. Never, bro. What the? My head hurts. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. I feel it fell into the ocean and got separated from everyone. Then I went to some dirty little village. Bruh, nigga, ice. Oh, hell no. I see. I remember everything now. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. Get the fuck. That's trash. That's trash. That's fucking trash. They didn't even have. They didn't even explain how the bitch lost the memory. That's trash. This is stupid. Fuck you, Oda. What the fuck? That's trash. You're trash. No way you're no way you're joking. Why won't you fall, you old coot? Oh, you're Kaido's lackey. Queen, was it? Bro, this fuck nigga did some Jeff Hardy ass Swanton bomb shit, and the bitch gets her memory back? All it took was a fat nigga to land on her dome? What is this, man? We're finished. There's no way she's a monster. Her whole vibe's changed. What the hell has happened? We're dead. Huh? Wait. Oh, no. 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 What? No. What is this? What is this? What is this? Why is this bitch asleep? Why is she asleep? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so garbage. This is fucking terrible. This is fucking dumpster juice, dog. This bitch is asleep. Bring 100% Scene Stone handcuffs and change. Wrap her in them 100 times and inject her with 100 doses of beast tranquilizer. Roger, and what about the ship? It's ready? Leave behind only the mini guards are absolutely necessary, everyone. Let's get on. If this monster wakes up again, know that we're dead meat. Literally every second counts. Transport Big Mom to Onigashima. This is a super high alert priority. Roger. She destroyed basically every single door. Use the emergency gates to lock down Udon. Throw all the prisoners in their cells and regain control of the situation. Babanuki, I'm leaving everything here to you. Yes, I handled this, but there is still one guy that I'm worried. We're out of here. To Onigashima. Wait, I have a problem with this. Why are they just leaving Luffy? Why is they just leaving Luffy? What is oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is what the fuck? Momo, the gate's closing. There's nothing we can do. We promised them that we wait here. Let's go, huh? The gates, they've closed them all. And we still can't reach anyone. Uda's been totally cut off from the rest of Wano. What if something happens? We have no way of telling anyone. Which means I can go. Oh, my lord. Huh? Who the hell are you? With Big Mom and Balloon gone, I won't really have anyone to fight, but alright, he was just freed. I've been free for a minute. I'll be taking Udon now. You have the nerve. Oda has the gall to make Luffy cocky after every major threat is finally shipped out of this fucking prison. This is so bad. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. This is the worst chapter of Wano. This is the worst fucking chapter of Wano. 1 out of 10. I hate this. I hate this. Wow. Wow. The nigga has the nerve to be cocky after every major threat rim. I've always been free, head ass. What? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. This is the worst fucking chapter of Wano. Let's get some people in here. If anyone gives us higher than a 2, I'm slapping them. I might kick them. Anyone gives us higher than a 2, they're getting kicked. This is fucking terrible. 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 Atrocious. I can't think of any more synonymous words. Garbage. This is asinine. Fucking kidding. Fucking trash. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. This shit is so ass. Oh my god. We're gonna get some guys in here. Chris, I'm not gonna fucking invite you if you're gonna fucking troll me. I am not in the mood. I am not in the mood. Who's this?
Yo, Virgo.
This chapter fucking sucks.
Didn't I tell you Queen was gonna get up?
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking hit you.
I'll give the chapter these two things. At
What?
least Luffy didn't do anything to Big Mom. He still got manhandled.
That's the only thing I'm okay with.
So he's still not on their level. He still has to develop the hockey. What I'm disappointed in Luffy is that he ran away. Like,
Again?
nigga, really? She can't even use hockey and you're running from her? Like, really, my guy?
Not surprised.
Like, she physically can't hurt you. You're rubber.
She didn't.
Like, she can't hurt you and you're running from her. Like, really? Like, come on, dude. Like, that right there was buns. And now
my blood is boiling.
And now he wants to be, oh, I'm the captain now. Nigga, you ran away from her for the last half of the chapter.
Like, my blood is boiling.
And now you're captain now. Udon is mine now. Get out of here, man.
Bro, that nigga really had the nerve.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, if Chris comes in here trolling, I'm going to kick him.
You gonna kick him?
Yeah.
Man, it's like this is probably the worst chapter of Wano, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm getting ready to say worst chapter of One Piece in a moment.
No, the Foxy arc would still have the worst chapters of One Piece. But
Foxy was funny, at least.
It was funny, I'll give you that much, but they still have probably the worst chapters.
Worse than Syrup Village?
I mean, as I said, at least he's not beating up Big Mom yet. He still has a ways to go. He still has to fully master it. Do you think any of the others...
God, I almost sent Ty the link. That is just not. That's gonna raise my blood pressure. No.
Yeah, don't do it because you already know.
I just looked at his Twitter and he said 10 out of 10. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't send him the link because you already know he gonna piss you off.
Oh my god, I almost sent him the link. Are you serious? 10 out of. What did he be smoking?
Hey man, these One Piece. I mean, one thing I'll say is this: is that the community of it. What I don't like is that, okay, in one breath, oh, Luffy needs to like train. He needs to train. And then when Oda makes him train, oh man, that's trash. He's training too much. He's getting too much build-up. And it's like, come on. It's a lose-lose with these people.
I'm looking at the chat now, y'all funny, huh? Y'all, it's my first time looking at the chat. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Fuck y'all. Hey, Mod, y'all know how to ban niggas, right? Oh, this is...
I mean, it's not absolutely trash. I mean, it was still some good things from the chapter. We learned we learned about Rio, which is advanced armament hockey. We learned that Luffy, if he learns how to master it, but I'm saying we learned that if Luffy learns how to master it, he can destroy people from the inside out. That's pretty nice, man. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front.
Broken Fishman karate.
Yeah, basically is what it is. It's Fishman karate. Well, when they use the moisture through you, or even Rokugan, what CP9 does when you master all 6 techniques, you get the 7th.
Hey Mills, it's okay. You don't have to purge the chat. Don't do it.
But yeah, man.
One moment. We're gonna get into an in-depth discussion. I'm gonna try and take my anger and bias out of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into I need a beer. For one moment. This 16-ounce one is that. All right. Okay. Jesus Lord. Fuck, let's get Sage in here.
Oh man.
I'm mad. Virgo was the second of Dustin. Be mad for no reason. Learn to read, Virgo. What are you talking about? What do you mean learn to reread? What did I miss? I'm pretty sure I covered every basis. Please enlighten me. Shout out to the 42 watching now. Virgo, just remember, Raptors champs. I mean, good for Kawhi. Stop sleeping on Big Mom. Chapter was lit. I wonder what's... Yeah, I'm opening a beer too, Kako. Model, you here? Nope.
Yeah, I am. I'm still here. What you got?
Let's talk about this from start to finish.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Break it down.
Big homie Noda Skywalker coming in clutch again with the cover page.
Oh yeah.
He's used about like 200 of his by now, right?
Exactly. Now it said that he was conducting the Sea King, but it looked like he was conducting the Seagulls. So I wonder, is that a mistranslation? Because all you see is seagulls, and you see one Sea King.
No, seek the Sea Cats. But
the Sea Cat. It's still a Sea King though.
I don't know.
No, it is because
right, it is only one Sea Cat. Maybe it was
that's the same type of Sea Cat or Sea.
The ones that are lucky, right?
Jinbei was with. Remember when Jinbei's
the ones that bring good luck.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, so Luffy wanted to eat it. I remember.
Exactly. Shout out to
I think the broken link. I mean, it must. How come it worked for you, Madara?
It worked for me. I just copied and pasted it.
It's not working for anybody else. I see.
It might have expired.
I was wondering, like I said, I linked to a lot of people, and not a single person's coming in.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm a lame.
So we had that.
I want to know. So what do you rate it, Madara? Since you're one of the most logical people I talk to.
I mean, as I said, apart from the whole Luffy running away from Big Mom, which didn't make any sense to me, I think Oda was trying to use it for comedic purposes, and some of it was funny, but some of it just kind of strange. Like she physically can't hurt you, Luffy. Like so, I didn't get him running away at all. I thought that was kind of stupid, honestly. But the good takeaways I take away from the chapter one. We're learning about advanced armament because Oda is actually explaining something, not just
throwing it out there.
Exactly, throwing it out there. He's explaining it, how it works, what it can do in the hands of a master. Because we were told by Hio that what Luffy actually did was even higher than the form that he's trying to teach him. So it's Rayleigh level. So what Luffy did, and so that was good. Queen headbutting Big Mom.
My God!
He actually
that was stupid.
He gave her a headache.
That's wrong,
what's good, bro?
What's good? He gave her a headache, so he's officially the first character in the New World or series to actually injure Big Mom. He gave her a headache.
I was just about to say, does that count as like her being damaged?
It would to me. Like he's the first character to do it.
What the hurt Big Mom? That's not true.
She didn't have to look at no Mother Caramel photo or nothing.
Virgo the second coming up, Dustin. I never call chapters trash. How can you even say that?
Exactly. He says one
chapter.
None
of you guys can name another moment where I've ever called a chapter trash or 1 out of 10.
Like I started watching the video like midway. So like, what was y'all bagging on Luffy about?
About running away from Big Mom. She can't hurt him. Like she has to use Haki to hurt him. And he's running. Yes, he does.
Know that.
Yes, he does.
He does not know that she lost her memories.
Bro, she doesn't recognize him. That's why she kept asking,
"Who are you?" He even said, if you read the chapter, he said, "Oh, she must not recognize me because I'm wearing a samurai outfit." He has no idea that she wants to.
She literally asked him, "Who the heck are you calling?"
And then Luffy responded, "You must not recognize me because I'm wearing a samurai outfit." That nigga's stupid. Like what?
He's stupid.
But he should realize she's not using Haki though.
He doesn't realize that, bro. He's dumb.
That's bad writing.
He doesn't realize
that's
that.
Bad writing, man.
I mean,
she literally can't hit him. He knows that the only thing that can hurt him is people who use hockey. He knew that from Garp.
He didn't.
Yeah, but like again, he doesn't know that she's. Or I guess you're right.
Man, that's stupid,
bro.
You should be able to see that you're using hockey or not. Like, come on, man.
Well, I'm saying he doesn't know that. That's why she's not using. Like, she doesn't know. He doesn't know at all. Like,
right.
He doesn't know why. You know how long it took for.
All he sees is that Big Mom just popped up at the prison, bro. He wasn't thinking. Luffy doesn't think.
Guys, both of you shut up. Argue about the right things. I don't care about any of that.
What's the right thing? You want to tell us, Virgo?
I need an explanation as to why this bitch's memory is back and why she lost in the first place wasn't explained.
That's like every cartoon anime type shit. You get hit again, your memories.
I don't want to hear that. That's a stupid ass cop out.
And
it's not a cop. That's just like the
Virgo.
Like,
the reason why she fell asleep is because if you go back to chapter 940, she kept saying hungry, sleepy, hungry and sleepy. So she was already sleepy. And what people are deducing is that rampage she went on made her even more tired. And then she fell asleep.
That's all.
One good bop to the head.
All right. Someone tells me why, knowing that Luffy's on the loose, Queen left.
She doesn't know.
Because Queen ignored.
He doesn't know.
He was knocked out. He was
knocked out. He was on the wall.
He was knocked out.
She thought he probably died.
He saw her.
We're gonna wait here.
Him.
Not only that, but Queen prioritized Big Mom over Luffy, obviously.
Yeah, like what? Like you think? Oh, I'm just gonna let Big Mom do whatever she wants. Let me focus on this one guy.
Okay,
probably not that strong. He just got knocked out by
Baby shaking all of his headlines. Why would it be any different with his cuffs off?
Because he thought he's dead.
What?
He flew into the wall and they didn't move. And then Queen was thinking about Big Mom and said, "Yo, we're gonna stay right here. We're gonna wait till Big Mom comes back, and then we're gonna knock this big bitch out." Right? Then after that happens, he hits him, she gets knocked out, and they're going to Udon. She's not worrying about all the other prisoners.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't
only
because
worried about Big Mom.
When Old May tried to tell him that Luffy was still in the prison,
he got
Queen cut him off and was like, "Man, you can handle it. I'm taking her to Onigashima."
Exactly.
Now, I will say personally, I thought Oda could have handled that writing better.
Queen didn't even see Luffy get hit.
I honestly think Oda could have handled the writing better on that part, but I'll give it a pass.
Makes sense. I don't think it doesn't make it makes sense.
Bro, there's only so many things we can give a pass, Madara.
But that makes sense. It's not like it's stupid. That shit makes sense. I'm going to prioritize a Yonko over this one guy. Like what?
Yeah, I mean it is a Yonko. It is an Emperor.
It's
not Emperor level.
It was one person.
One guy that's
obviously want to prioritize that person. I might be able to beat Luffy. I'm probably not
that, right? It's the same some guy in the papers that was set to defeat that Yonko.
It doesn't matter.
Virgo,
she already seen his strength. You've seen him fight.
Yeah. But you gotta also understand this.
He's been watching him fight for how many days?
As soon as he headbutted her, she got her memory.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Luffy.
Queen admitted
he was
the
weakened.
aura around Big Mom changed. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't the same big. Like he fought Old Lin and got ragged. If he fought Big Mom, like with her memories back, he was not trying to have that, bro. So the second she fucking fell out, it was a godsend. He made moves, bro. You can't blame him for prioritizing chaining Big Mom up over looking for Luffy. That's why
you forget like Old Maid knocked out like Luffy too. So when you think that Luffy's already knocked out and he's not moving, and he was on the ground, you think Old Maid would put the Sea Stone cuffs on him and he would take care of everything. He didn't know that Luffy would get back up. He didn't know any of these things. All he was focused on, let me take Big Mom back to Kaido, and that's it. It's not that complicated. I don't know why I think it makes sense to me.
I mean, as I said, I think Oda could have handled the writing of this
what would you rather Oda do? That's my question.
But
I would have them ship off 100 Sea Stone chain Big Mom to Onigashima while he stayed there and took care of shit.
What you think? Okay, now when Big Mom wakes up,
she's covered in 100.
She can't do anything. She's a Sea Stone. She can't do anything.
It doesn't matter. Because let's say no. Because let's say somebody is on the way, right? They obviously the Queen went there to secure that Big Mom is there to make sure nobody frees Big Mom, right? Mm-hmm. So now how about somebody's on the way, frees Big Mom? Then what?
That's something they got to deal with. Get her out the way.
Then a fully powered Big Mom would be running in Wano. Queen does not want to take that risk.
Yeah, that is a
Big Mom. 100 sea stone chains.
I'm saying if somebody were to come, right, while they're going to the island, to the other island, the Oni Island or whatever, right, and they were to intercept Big Mom's departure, and they would have freed Big Mom. A regularly strong Big Mom, a healthy Big Mom with all of her powers would be running Wano.
How they gonna get the sea stone?
He does not want that. That's why she went to deliver her herself or himself, whatever the fuck he or she identifies.
I mean, technically, none of her children can touch the sea stone because they all have devil fruits.
She has other soldiers there. It's not just her children. Flambe's there. Like,
Flambe has a devil fruit. So
Flambe doesn't have a devil fruit. She's there.
No. He has to secure the bag, bro. Like, that's why you have vice wardens and other niggas. Like,
yeah, because I honestly do agree with him, Virgo. It was better for him to go to take her personally. Because
and now if she doesn't take him personally, then she's freed. Everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, that's stupid. Queen's dumb. Why did he not go there?"
Exactly.
Just to stop Luffy. Like,
but we do all know as readers that there's nobody in that prison that can handle Luffy. Like,
yeah, that's a fact. That's why he's about to free everybody and then have the force they need to fight Kaido.
Which those are soldiers ready to go to war, according to Hio. Right. So. That's a fighting force.
As long as he stays alive, Luffy can rally them. So
yeah,
Luffy is literally about to continue to train on every single one of these bum ass wardens.
Exactly, until he masters the advanced
in Udo
hockey. So
that's about to be the fighting force, the prisoners.
Yep, and then Zoro has already mentioned about going against Yukimaru to get his weapons.
Oh, you mean the bridge boy?
Yeah.
To supply everybody,
because he already said I can always go back to that bridge.
Imagine if the bridge boy is Denjiro.
Huh? Say what?
Just imagine the bridge boy is Denjiro.
Yeah, that would be trash if he was Denjiro.
Why would it be trash? It would make sense.
Man.
Everybody else switched their name.
He just looks.
Yeah, the legendary weapon collection. You don't think that's like OP?
It depends on what he can do with it, man. It's like.
I mean,
if Zoro fights him and Zoro bodies him, are you gonna be impressed by like Genjiro?
Well, do you think that Zoro after Doji?
Injured? No, I don't.
He's not injured right now. Oh, I guess
Zoro is injured. That's why he told.
It depends how fast Oda wants him to heal. I guess.
Exactly. I mean, when Hiyori grabbed his arm, he's like, "Don't do that." You know, it hurts. So he's still injured. He's not. He's not.
Depends where Zoro is right now.
Where's Zoro right now? Yeah, a injured Zoro is not beating.
No, but where's Zoro right now? Is the fight over?
Oh, he left the Flower Capital with. We saw him running away with Hiyori, so I would deduce that they left the Flower Capital, and that he should be going back.
Not someone healing up right now.
He could be, but I'm saying his ultimate goal is to go back to Ringo to get his sword.
Yeah, but once he's healed up and he fights him and he beats him, I wouldn't say that's bad on Denjiro.
No. Yeah, I mean, if Zoro is 100% and fights Denjiro or Ashura Doji, honestly, I would expect him to win. Unless Oda is going to take even more time, since Act 2 is so long, then Act 3 must be 2 times longer than Act 2.
Yeah, Act 3 should be like a climactic battle. Like, it should be just battle.
Well, there's possibly 5 acts, because there's the first act and then...
What's up, Trey Money?
Then, like, the next... according to the plays, the next 2 or 3 acts are going to be the fighting and the build-up, and then Act 4 is going to be the climactic battle, then Act 5 is just the send-off. So, yeah, because it's supposed to be 3 highs, because the beginning of Act 2
what's up?
was ha ha ha, was the beginning of Act 2.
Trent, you didn't read the chapter?
Yeah, I did. I said I don't know what happened. I got dropped off the call. You're a
we
cancer.
talking about how many acts there were and how terrible the chapter is.
No, yeah, you're a cancer.
Not bad. Yo, tripping.
The chapter is good. Chapter was good.
How?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How was it bad compared to other Wano chapters? Like, this is a moderate Wano chapter, bro. Compared to like the stuff that has been coming out.
Crazy.
This, like, nothing was like really, really like, over the top.
It wasn't crazy.
No, yeah, all of it, kind of fell in line with what the story is going right now. So I felt like it wasn't a bad chapter.
Everything makes sense to me.
I understand you guys alluding to the fact that she could have fallen asleep at any time.
Now, if you say
for her to get her memories,
overall,
for her to get her memories and immediately fall asleep after is infuriating.
If you say Wano overall,
why? I don't get that.
They might have a case.
You think she was gonna lose her memories the whole time? You think she wasn't gonna remember nothing? That's just gonna be the Big Mom we know.
I just wanted an explanation as to why it was lost before her just gaining it back randomly.
Now, at the same time, she also did take a direct, that was a move that clearly this nigga has, thought that it was going to hit. You know what I'm saying? So she had to take a little bit of damage, on top of the fact
his big body.
Yeah.
A man jumped from the top rope with his massive ass head. And
you don't snap back into your memory unless it's something that, a memory that triggers it or another head trauma. So it's
it was head trauma.
Clearly,
it's something
that
she said her head hurt after he hit her. She said she had a headache.
Yeah.
So
that's very weird. But honestly, I don't think Wano's been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been solid.
I don't really see.
I mean, as I said, my only problem was Luffy running away. That was kind of weak.
I enjoy Wano. This may be.
But I don't know. I just think you're harping too much on I don't know, because it's Queen had to leave. There was no way he was gonna leave. What was that guy's name that stayed with Luffy?
Old man.
Old man. He was not leaving. He was not having him in charge of shipping Big Mom. We still don't know if these Yonkos are capable of breaking Sea Stone. I assume.
No.
I assume she probably might be able to.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think she can break Sea Stone, bro.
Hold on. Like I said, I assume that when the Marines caught Kaido all those times they tried to execute him and they said the chain snapped. I assume that those were Sea Stone. Why would you not use Sea Stone handcuffs?
They said the chain snapped. They said that
the rope snap when they tried to hang him. The rope snap.
The rope snap.
Yeah, that's only execution. So
they said that when what's it called?
When they tried to pierce him with the spear, the spear broke.
The spear broke.
You're probably right though. They probably will hold the Yonko because they at least
with a Sea Stone chain.
Because it's not because the chain really makes them weak and takes their powers really.
And you can't use hockey.
If they're heavy enough or strong enough naturally, they're probably still gonna that's gotta be how big Kaido is scale wise. It's probably gotta be a big ass fucking hanging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean they got giants. They can find some way to hang that nigga.
Yeah, I mean maybe. But if it just really affects their hockey, then overall strength, he just must be off the boards. So that's why I'm saying, if you give Kaido Sea Stone handcuffs, he might not be able to turn into a dragon. He's going to be able to bust out the mugs eventually just with raw strength. Because we already saw that Luffy can move a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Luffy,
that's
you can argue how close he is.
Luffy's handcuffs.
But those weren't pure Sea Stone. From this chapter, it confirms that there's different concentrations of Sea Stone. That's why she said there's pure Sea Stone chain.
Yeah, because...
Do we know 100%, the specific concentration that he had? Luffy had?
He said 100.
Yeah, probably. That's probably why he can move so easily.
Yeah, because remember when they first brought Luffy there, they said that they gave him Sea Stones and they augmented it to where he could do work.
Right. So I was just asking you guys, what do you guys assume the percentage is that he has on Luffy?
I don't know.
Or he had on.
It probably 20% fell to the person. Maybe 50%. I don't know how much they diluted it.
Yeah, I feel like 20 is kind of I feel like that's kind of weak in the power scaling wise of probably the progression of the show. I think it probably should have been around 20 maybe, but I feel like it'll probably realistically be around 50.
Well, what are we talking about in terms of percentages?
Of Sea Stone. The Sea Stone was diluted. That's why when they were telling Big Mom to chain her up, he was get pure Sea Stone. There's a different
100% Sea Stone, this nigga said.
Fast. Yo, how did you guys feel about Big Mom falling asleep? Because that's one of the parts that really, I had to get up from my chair.
Garbage.
That to me was hilarious.
I was
garbage, and these niggas trying to apologize
that's
about
That's what honestly. I'm with you because
what about come on, man.
I
right here, right now.
Yeah, that's
from
my
Big
Oh
Mom.
my God, it was what it was. The fact that she lost her
I feel like it was needed.
was already a plot. If you weren't upset that she lost her memory in the first place, you shouldn't be upset about this.
I was serious.
It was.
I don't really see a problem.
That was my worst chapter in Wano.
What?
It's consistently
Honestly,
been
that
it's
to me was
consistently been
hilarious.
lame. It's been lame.
I would on CGK.
The fact that she had to lose her memory, that was lame. The fact that Queen jumping from a mountain and hit her on top of the head did no damage.
This chapter is so good.
Zero damage. Zero damage whatsoever. Big Mom is obviously fine, chilling, and she's like, "Oh, it's Queen, Kaido's lackey," and then she falls asleep. Why?
That's not what happens.
What reason?
So she not necessarily did
That's not what
any
happened.
damage. She took damage.
You get to talk about how
It's
good the
not like
chapter was yet?
Queen and gets knocked out. What happened was she got tired because she's been running around as a mindless zombie this whole
And she's no food.
That's the excuse, bro. That's
and then she fell asleep.
Bro,
She
she's a
hasn't eaten
Yonko.
anything.
Why would she be tired? She's a Yonko.
She hasn't spent
Oh,
any
Yonko.
sleep by a commander.
She didn't have a snack.
That made her tired and sleepy when she did the exact thing on Whole Cake Island for 10 plus hours.
What are you talking
Go
about?
back to Whole Cake Island.
Are we gonna act like she didn't run on Whole Cake Island for 10 plus hours?
Yeah, but she was eating, remember?
When have we
was
ever
still
seen
eating.
Big Mom?
She had an entire wedding cake.
When have we ever seen Big Mom randomly fall asleep? Ever?
The cake.
But,
When she ate it.
That was after 10 hours.
No, she
and
passed
it
out, remember?
put everyone to sleep, as we saw.
Bro, she was in a daze from how tasty the cake was.
No,
She
remember
never fell
Sanji said,
asleep.
I'm gonna bake a cake that's gonna make her faint.
Bro, she was in
That-
a
that's
daze.
that
That's
EOS?
my
Talking
point.
about, bro.
Is that
Yeah.
so random? Like,
That's
what?
different.
I don't
Yes,
get
it
it.
is.
So random.
And even if you're gonna use that,
So you're
argument,
saying that a cake is
she
enough
didn't
to
eat,
knock
bro.
Big Mom out? Why is it such a crazy thing that this just knocked her out?
Yeah, she's trash. Why were
you
you
gotta
arguing?
understand, like, there's
Bro,
no
are y'all
explanation.
trolling me right now, bro? Because I'm starting to get
No,
pissed
I'm not
off.
trolling.
You
I feel like
Shut up for a moment. A piece of the cream knocked Capone out. Why wouldn't the whole fucking cake knock the bitch out?
We talking about?
Oh my god.
She's talking about when she fell down from the chateau itself, right?
She was caught by Zeus.
Yeah, she never she was gonna die.
Right or wrong. So what are you
She
talking
was caught by
about?
the
Bro,
cake. She was caught by the
calm
cake.
down.
Not to the ground.
He's saying when was she knocked out? Why would the cake knock her out? Blah blah blah. Because a part of it knocked out Capone. Why would not the whole thing knock her out?
Because she got.
Which is why I was talking to Chris. I don't know what you're interjecting about EOS, but I was talking to Chris about this.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn, dog.
Wait, what were you asking me about?
Are you talking to CGK or?
Yeah, no, what did you say? I didn't hear
Yeah,
you.
I was like,
I'm sure you didn't hear. Moving on.
No, I was literally reading a message on Facebook.
No, I said fine. It's fine. Moving on.
I mean, I'll say here, if there's anyone in the verse that could do it in that moment, that makes sense. Like, I think it's still kind of Garbo, but dude, that Bronchio bomber, yeah, that's fire.
I'm sure it had a lot of force, right?
You give him that long neck.
You have to understand, like, you have to see the way it looked like it did something, and then Big Mom's just like, yo, I'm good. And and she's talking, she's actually verbalizing things. And then 2 seconds later, she takes a nap, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this?
I mean,
what the fuck is
How many
this?
times do we?
Let me go back in the chapter. Maybe I'm bugging out. Let me go.
They're just trying to hype up Big Trash right now.
Hey, I don't get it because. Oh, you're the Kaido's crew queen, right?
Yeah, Trent, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, because go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like,
Wait, Trent here?
yeah. I was just saying it makes sense, bro, from at least with the shit that has happened. And the fact that, like, she stood for a second. Like, I mean, we saw Luffy and Katakuri stand for a second before they fell out. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers try to tank shit all the time. And you could chalk it up to a combination of damn near everything that's happened to her. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of agree with whoever said that, like, Wano as a whole has been okay. You know, like barely okay, I guess. You know, there's, like, you know, it has up and downs, but as far as what's happened so far, this does not this makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I thought it was trash that she lost her memory in the first place.
EOS,
Right
my
now, I
bad.
have a problem with this.
I ain't mean to be so hostile towards you, bro. This
Oh no.
No, I mean, I don't think Wano is. I don't think Wano is trash. Trent. Like, I don't think it's trash. It's just there's certain moments in Wano that really trigger me, and then like I've enjoyed Wano overall in the whole. Like, I enjoyed the arc, but the thing is, like you say, Katakuri, he stood up for a little bit and then he fainted, but he didn't fall asleep. And my problem is that she fell asleep. That's my problem. It's like she even had the snot bubble, bro. Like, the only time I ever seen that.
BDV. She said back in chapter.
That's JD. That's JD.
It's JD. It's not BDV, bro.
You good. Nah, but she said back in chapter 940, hungry and tired. So Oda had already set that up. That she was sleepy already.
I got you. So here's 2 things with that.
Okay.
I understand.
That's already set up.
Mother,
Okay.
I get what you mean. It was foreshadowed back then, right?
Okay.
The thing is, I have my only problem is that one, she became a bit cognitive at that point. Like she recognized, hey, you're queen.
Yes.
And he realized her killing until it was like, holy shit, she's more menacing than she just was even a little while ago.
Exactly.
And then I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Like, do you see? It's just the way.
I
get it. It was foreshadowed. But for it to happen at that time and place, it's really
it's the timing, bro. It's all about the timing, man, and that's what really.
But that timing was the perfect timing. Okay, let's say it plays
out. It was the convenient timing.
So let's say it plays out how y'all wanted to play out, right? And then she goes on a rampage. She kills Queen. She kills everybody in the prison. Now what?
We move.
What's the progression?
Now we move.
Go on a whole rampage.
So here's the thing.
It makes no sense for this to happen
like at every given moment.
And then Luffy can gather everybody up in the prison.
Well, not every One Piece fan, but
it makes the most sense.
Just
what's happening right now to happen.
No, here's the thing. It makes sense why it should have happened at that moment, but that it's so.
You know what? Like you understand, things can make sense and be trash, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like I know why it makes sense. Like that's one of the things that I really emphasize. Like I get it. I get why it happened. I get why
a dinosaur landed on her head.
Big Mom right there and then and send her backwards. I would have been like, makes sense, but trash.
Yeah, exactly. But if anything, that was a positive part of the chapter. The fact that Big Mom throttled Luffy straight back. I was like, oh, this is good. This is good.
What's up, Black? You joined.
No.
My thing is it's a giant dinosaur that fell on her fucking head.
Right.
She's gonna die from the chateau fall. So I mean, she didn't die there. So I mean, that's a positive, I guess.
So I'll see if she had fainted.
She did faint.
If she had fainted, if she hadn't been cognizant and fainted right after that,
it just went wide eyes at that moment.
I would have been okay. I mean, it would have made her look a little trash.
Are we alluding to her fainting right there and then waking up like, holy shit, I'm Big Mom again?
Yes, I would have been okay.
But you already know she's Big Mom now.
Yes, she knows now.
Wait. So you want her to be knocked out first, then say I'm Big Mom.
No, then when she wakes up.
Wake up.
She tears everything up like, yo, I'm Big Mom. I'm ready. I'm destroying everybody.
And I'm not older. I'm not a manga. I can't write the story the way I want.
How is it? I don't get the difference.
The difference.
What the significance of the difference would be.
The difference is she was ready for war, and then all of a sudden got tired.
That's the part that bothers me. It's like I would get it if it's a common trope. Like if this happened to Luffy or Garp or Ace, I would have got it because that's
Devin in the chat is saying the same thing that we're saying.
Exactly. It would have been a consistent basis. Like, okay, we expect this. She's not even a D, my boy. Like, come on, she's not even a D. Like,
I know, but you got take into consideration probably like the fucking, even when you fucking stand up too fast, you be dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Okay.
That is true.
I never had it happen to me, but fuck around and you snap back into memory. You probably fuck around and you be discombobulated a little bit. You know,
exactly. You're right.
Especially,
you're right.
And then like you said, so what I feel like what happened is, when she turned.
Oh, Dan's here. Yeah.
Obviously,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, fucking her hockey. Who's here?
Our new best friend Trent. Dan. Remember Dan?
Dan?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Trent. Finish your point.
I was just saying that when she snapped back into it, that's like her natural aura. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was like, oh shit. And that's something that she really can't control. But the fact that she came to, she didn't even realize that she, when she comes to, she didn't realize that she was hungry or tired. She was like, oh shit, I'm Big Mom. What the fuck is going on? Oh shit. Nigga, I'm out. I'm tired.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, I can let it go. I just know for now I'm gonna be upset about it. But I did say I'm gonna wait to see how this pans out because Big Mom's not a plot device anymore. That alone I can be happy with, right? That's cool. I just want to see how this plays out afterwards. I don't know what Oda's gonna do.
Wait, which part is upsetting?
Well, I know
the Big Mom getting her memory back.
I know what's gonna happen. Look, he's getting ready to.
You're more everybody in the memory back?
Yeah.
No,
bro,
it's not that.
She just got one shot.
By a dinosaur, Dan.
Oh, Dan.
And we're worried about her memory?
I should have known.
Virgo.
Oh, bro, come on. Don't let this nigga start going, bro. Come on, man.
No.
Dan.
Well, first and foremost, I'm home, man. I mean, hey, if I'm gonna,
He said, hey.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, bro. Next thing you know, Usopp's gonna one shot Big Mom, right? Is that what
Oh,
you're saying?
Well, I mean,
First off, you have to
Go down the rabbit hole, boy.
Yeah, that's
Dan,
my bad, bro.
Dan,
That's my
Dan,
bad.
Hold on.
Yo, Virgo, my bad, dog.
What
I shouldn't
actually
have said
happened this chapter? Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? A couple chapters ago, when it was Zoro versus Killer, and we didn't even know that was Killer, people were talking about, oh, Zoro's taking a dirt nap. He got one shot. That's all it took. And it was literally the fact that he passed out right after he got attacked.
Dan, there's a reason why these people are not in this
And then he
call.
went to sleep.
There's a reason why those people are not in this call.
Yo, actually, matter of fact, there's something.
I'm keeping it a buck.
There's actually something I wanted to touch upon. So remember when they
Also, congratulations on 50, Jay.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. They what's it called? They emphasized hockey, right? The more powerful hockey, about how it actually attacks the inside of the opponent.
Basically, Fishman karate.
So basically, what happened with Luffy, and the reason he got one-shotted by Kaido is because Kaido did use hockey. I think Kaido did use hockey to one-shot Luffy now, because it makes sense. It makes sense that he used the more powerful hockey to attack Luffy on the inside. That's what knocked him out of Gear 4.
I mean, he has a Chiso club.
I was gonna say, you really think Kaido's that good at hockey?
Yeah, come on now. The guy who always got beat up by everyone.
Guys, Virgo's I still don't think it would be crazy to think that he had a Sea Stone club.
Yeah,
I've been thinking since day one.
It's not crazy, but again,
that's definitely what he has. You're right.
I would say that's hockey. I'm going with hockey on this one, bro.
No, come on, JD Legend, level with us. JD, level with us.
Hold
on. All the Yonkos seem to have their own little thing that they're good at, right? For example, Whitebeard had one of the best fruits. Like his shit was so good, they said that shit's better than some Logias. Right? So it seemed like he's the best for Paramecian and stuff, right? Big Mom seemed to have this unnatural body, Shanks is a god of hockey. I'm just saying they all seem to have their own little categories.
I agree.
Do you think since level 3 is the first category of hockey we know right now, you're telling me Kaido has that?
Yes, I would think every Yonko has that.
No.
I would like to think every Yonko has
So
that.
Big Mom has future sight?
No, listen. Did you not see what Big Mom did to Luffy again? When she punched him with hockey, Luffy fainted immediately. That's a.
Well, I don't think Big Mom has future sight. I don't think everybody has.
She doesn't have future sight.
No. My only point in saying that, it's like a little quick parallel. All I'm saying is, I don't think that the monster of the verse, Kaido, who it seems to be his devil fruit and his whole immortality, irregular body, is going to be sharing or at the same tier of hockey as the god Shanks, who specializes.
Okay, but who says that's the pinnacle of that type of hockey? That's just the next
level. It's the current pinnacle. That's all I'm saying.
It's the current, but it's the next level. And if Luffy can learn the next level, I don't see why Kaido wouldn't already have the next level.
Fire King right now.
You know what I mean? Even Katakuri has the next level, bro.
Here's the way to say it, right? We just saw, what did they do right away when Big Mom fainted? What did Queen say to do?
Wrap that bitch up in Sea Stone.
Yep, Sea Stone, right? They come out with a shit ton of Sea Stone, wrap this bitch up 100 times, right?
Yeah.
So the place that has this, right? They talk about Hawkins talking about it, right? Talking about, you can refine it so far down that's nails, right?
Right.
This and that throughout the entire story so far, right? For Wano. And you don't think that the main guy, the boss of the island, right, is going to have access to this shit?
Yeah. No. It's definitely.
I'm
not disputing what, because it's.
I know not, because you want to say 350.
It's 50-50. I think it's 50-50.
But JD, come on. If he we know that Sea Stone now. Oh, sorry.
Myself personally, I would much rather it be hockey than a Sea Stone handcuff. I mean, a Sea Stone club.
I'm right there with
you. Just because all Yonkos possess that next level overwhelming strength, and even if there's probably is something higher than this, because if Luffy can learn it in a day or two while being in a prison or whatever, I don't think like he said, I don't think the Yonkos don't have it. But even if Kaido is not at the pinnacle of armament hockey, I still think he has this version of it.
All I'm saying is,
and that's my point. I agree with you. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I was just saying, if we ever go in the story past this arc, right? When would we ever have a better opportunity to show Sea Stone weapons ever in the verse?
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. It like I said,
I would say when we fight the Marines, Chris.
Yep.
No, that would make less sense.
They're trying to get
from Wano.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, this is the home base, dude.
When we go against the
That's why we see CP0 talking to Orochi.
Yeah, because they need this shit.
Wait, is it
right,
confirmed
you're
that
right,
Wano is the only
Yes,
place
not
where
the only place.
place.
It's the main place. Remember when they talk about the poneglyphs, right? There's about the carvers.
I know that.
Yeah.
Like only those people know how to like carve and like actually refine that shit.
It might not be the only one, but it's definitely like the main one.
I don't think anyone else can refine the.
I don't think they can. You don't have that technique.
Like you'd have a block, like at best, of sea stone, but you'd not be able to do shit with it.
Marines coat their ships in it?
Because they buy it from Wano. They've been buying it from Wano. Remember?
Literally.
Here. Remember when Kobe?
That's probably why they.
Remember when Kobe was talking to Luffy, right? And Nami's over listening to him, right? You know, best part, when Kobe's gonna beat him up. Anyway, so basically he's talking, and then Nami says, "Oh, so that's what they do, right?" Because Kobe's saying we met Vegapunk, right? He's saying we met Vegapunk, and there's this great new technology that's out there that they coat the bottom of the sea stone, or the ships with sea stone, so that it echoes the waves of the sea.
I don't think.
No, but I'm saying he got that shit from Wano, though. He invented it, but he got it from Wano because they literally show it when CP0 shows up. They literally say, "Hey, we're here for like the next shipment, right?" And he's like, "Well, by the way, I want Vegapunk now." And they say, "No." He's like, "Well, I got Kaido behind me, so I'm going to say I want Vegapunk."
But wasn't it Orochi asking for the warships, not the other way around?
Yeah, no, it's Orochi asking for shit, but he's saying, "Hey, I have Kaido behind my back," right? And they normally go there. Wait, I know what you're saying. You're saying that they're asking, what the hell is that?
The government gets their sea stones
from Wano. Yep.
Right, but Vegapunk has his own technology that molds and that shapes it to.
I don't think he does. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we have any proof that he does, and that's what I'm saying. Is I think that they no. Here, let me say again.
Technology, and then it could be Wano.
Yeah, let's clarify.
Yeah, so I'm saying this. He's buying, like, for instance, right? When you are a supplier, right, and then there's a manufacturer. You as a supplier, you're buying it from the manufacturer. The manufacturer is designing it to be towards your like clients or your audience's design, right? Like if you're like, hey, I need it to be X amount, like inches and feet, whatever, right?
Yeah,
it has to be designed that way. It has to be pre-designed. The way I see it, right, and the way it seems like is they're saying, hey, we're gonna buy it, right? Like Vegapunk probably came up with the idea, but they're telling Wano, hey, we need you to actually cut the shit. Like Vegapunk's the engineer, but they're the actual like machinists.
Yeah, because they can't cut it.
Yeah, like they don't. That's remember because that was stated about the last samurais.
You know why that doesn't quite add up? Because we know that the world government and navies get their ships from Water 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if they get their ships from Water 7, we figure out that they coat them in Sabaody.
Listen, what I'm saying. I'm saying Water 7 builds the ships, right? Wano secretly supplies the sea stone.
Pre-made, yep.
And then Vegapunk himself with the sea stone and with the ships uses his technology alone to mold the sea stone to coat.
I don't think he does.
It was specifically told.
Yeah, they Wano
Chris.
Yeah, they can't. Vegapunk can't do that.
Only Wano can like mess with sea stone. They can write on the poneglyph. There's nobody else who can do that.
No, they said only the people from Wano can refine it to such a small degree as a nail or a bullet. Not that they were the only people that couldn't refine it.
Yeah, but here's my point.
A ship is huge, man. I can stop it.
But here's my thing, Fale. If the people of Wano are the only people that we know of, is like to even write things on poneglyph cubes, just writing stuff. How can you even assume that anybody else can do that? If Wano the world, you can even write on
the world government, who is not affiliated with Wano, has massive warship fleets that are all covered with sea stone.
But we know they work with Wano. We know they have ties.
Do you think it's a coincidence that Akainu said not to go? Maybe the world government told him not to go, and Akainu doesn't know why he told him not to go. Maybe that's the reason, because they work with Wano so heavily.
We know they work with Wano. I'm saying they're the supplier. Vegapunk is the manufacturer and engineer, because that's what he's been known to do. That's literally what Kobe stated.
But some engineers only make schematics. They don't. All engineers work with the material itself. Some engineers just make the schematics and tell the people to go.
Because they don't have enough technical
and then when they do for you, they give it back to them, right? And then they work with what you gave them. That's my point. You see what I'm saying? Like if I need a part and I can't make the part, I'm gonna ask you to make the part.
What I'm saying is that's too much of an open business for it to be a secret thing that they have going on. If you're sitting here telling me that they're moving fleets of ships back and forth to Wano to get
No, we're not saying they're going here. I'm saying this, right? The same way that the ships are being built over there, right? Wano, let's say random fucking like example, right? Let's say the mast of the ship, right, is gonna be covered in sea stone for whatever reason, right? They're gonna have a mold of that ship, right? Because it's always the same ships, right? So it's never a different type of ship. So they're saying, hey, it's X by Y, in diameter, right? That's the schematics for it.
That shit up.
Yep, they cut it up, they make it perfect, and they put it on a big ship to the government, and the government goes, delivers it to Water 7 or wherever, right? And then they now put it on there, right? Because what's stated in the chapter...
Why didn't Iceberg and them coat the Sunny with it?
Because, I don't know, fucking Frankie ship, I don't
know. They don't specialize in coding over there. They do that shit in Djibouti.
They had Adam would, too, so, I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, we didn't see no type of fucking sea stone at the place where the Marines built their ships.
And you could argue that maybe they do it afterwards. Maybe they put it on after the ship's done. I have no idea, obviously. But I'm saying,
before we run down the rabbit hole of speculation, let's continue.
That is speculation, though. That is true.
Yeah, tell me.
Let's continue to talk about the chapter.
All right.
Man, y'all got a Hive mentality and think y'all right. Fuck out of here.
Oh, we're always right. Come on, right, Dan?
No, you're not.
I mean, where's Gear 4? Where's Gear 4? Where's Cole's money? Yeah, that's a.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
what up, Virgo? What's going on?
We haven't seen each other in a minute, Twilight. Don't say that.
Well, the last time you guys talked, when Twilight told you to suck his dick.
Oh, wow.
Actually, yeah. What's up with
Actually, it was.
It was
hilarious. I believe it was around. Wasn't it on the 4th of July?
Oh, that's crazy, son.
Wasn't it on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
It was on the 4th of July last year, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, shit.
No,
I don't remember.
I might have been, man.
Yeah, let's get back to the chapter.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit upset once again, saying about how Queen left because now that Big Mom and Queen are gone, he's being all cocky and shit. I've always been free. I've been free for a minute.
Yeah. He asked
Think about it like this, Virgo. Would you have rather Luffy beat Queen to be free? Or
hell
Luffy
yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, that was what
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of would like that too better. Not gonna lie.
Why is that wild?
See him like wreck Queen real quick,
That's what I'm saying.
I would have been cool with that.
Completely wreck Queen and then be fine, and then still have enough energy to actually run shit in the prison. That's wild.
Of course, he's a monster now.
Because base Luffy is baby shaking the entire prison, and then Queen is always gonna take the effort for it.
I mean, remember he said that he's gonna beat her up though to get out of the prison.
No, he said he was gonna make her fly backwards or some shit.
He also told Big Mom is gonna kick her ass when he got out the cage in Whole Cake. All right, he says a lot of shit.
My question is, why don't
Big Mom's ass up and down the New World? And
he says a lot of shit. All right.
And I'm just saying, if Luffy comes out on top, then he will have kicked her ass in Whole Cake and in Wano. And it's up and down the New World, technically. You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact.
I don't know.
My question is, why don't they put her on a ship and then jump her in the middle of the ocean and
no, literally, that's better. Like on the way,
that kind of blew my mind.
Right there.
Like they could have just threw her in the water and let her die, and then that would have been good.
Do you think they know about her and Kaido's past?
I don't know. I mean,
probably.
Maybe Kaido wanted to kill her himself. Who knows?
Yeah,
he's not going to be able to. So I don't know.
That's a fact.
Must suck to be Kaido fan. Just saying, she's tied up right now, and he's still not going to be able to defeat her.
What the fuck, man?
You wildin'.
Am I though?
How though? When these are facts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
These are all facts. And the best part is, Chris, they know they're facts.
No, I know.
His top two commanders made her both lose her memory and regain her memory. So
damn.
Exactly.
They're better than him.
That is actually true.
That Big Mom and Kaido aren't that great.
Yeah.
Seriously, they're not a Whitebeard or a Shanks. Stop getting your hopes up.
Yep, or Shiki.
Roger. Shanks, but like.
Yeah, Shanks is the only person compared to Whitebeard.
Not an old Whitebeard either.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. You're talking about the man that split the sky, right?
Yep, the heavens actually.
The heavens. Come on now.
That's even worse.
Y'all are ugly for adding no specific.
Heavens level. I mean, that's a big difference.
Damage.
Like, she's cool, she's a Yonko, you know, all this and that, but come on, she's a trash bag.
Yep, we saw it.
Come on.
I mean, that's my biggest problem with it. The fact that they keep making.
But why is that a problem? They're just not that great. That's all it means. They're not.
She's been said from the get-go.
Seriously.
Bro, like,
we're gonna have here. What do you think we're gonna get a big grand fight for how Kaido goes down? I literally bet that it's gonna be laughable how Kaido gets taken out.
What?
It's probably gonna be gags, Virgo. After seeing this,
no, that's
Virgo.
Wait.
Last chapter, Big Mom 2-shot Queen. That's what it said in the chapter. Now this chapter, he 1-shots her. You're telling me that's not gags?
What does that have to do with Kaido?
Because this is a major arc villain.
And everything like SBS and all this stuff, Oda's been said Big Mom's over Kaido. He's been said that.
She's when?
He literally said that. That's right. Mothers are the strongest in the entire
mothers are stronger than
and then she said even stronger than Kaido.
Yeah, we were talking about mothers.
So if Big Mom,
can you link me that? Because I don't trust people.
I feel like you just made that up right now.
No,
almost a daily.
The reason why I don't believe you.
Again, go by that logic. That makes her over Whitebeard and Shanks.
No. Because those are just for people. Whitebeard and Shanks are monsters. They're not in
the gods, actually, but
yeah. You know what I mean? Yes, you're scaling all wrong.
These niggas are smoking something.
What are you, bro?
Who is your dealer, my nigga? Because I don't know that. Dead ass. That shit is wild.
This nigga
that's true though.
This is One Piece. It's straightforward.
I ain't gonna lie. I fell for the bait though.
One Piece is super straightforward. Come on.
No, it's not, bro. You know damn well it's not, bro.
One Piece is a story meant for 12-year-olds, my guy. It's pretty damn straightforward.
What you not about to do, my brother? Is disrespect.
No. I'm saying the way he writes it, he's not writing anything to be confusing to the reader. He's not.
He's a huge Shanks. He's the best character in the verse. Have fun.
What about
know what's going on?
Okay, but what about Big Mom eating all her friends? Is that for 12-year-olds?
Yes.
That's real wild.
Yes. He wrote it in a way where even 12-year-olds know what happened. He didn't show Big Mom eating them, but even a 12-year-old is supposed to understand, holy fuck, this fat bitch just ate all her friends and family. Yeah. Seriously. That's how he wrote it.
But that type of content is not.
Do you think a child wouldn't understand what was going on there?
You'd be shocked.
The difference between understanding.
Niggas don't read nowadays, bro. Come on, yo.
Monkey D. The difference between understanding and actual maturity is far different.
Whatever you guys want to go by, Monkey D, Master Chief. I go by many names, you know.
Don't call him Chief though.
Oh no, you can call me Chief, baby.
Don't call him Chief though, please. Go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, Virgo. I sent the DM.
Oh, you're DMing now, huh?
Oh, we can't even talk to each other.
Yeah, you hear this, guys?
We're in the stream together, EOS. What are you doing?
Secrets.
Oh, I'm talking about Virgo. I'm talking about the SBS. You want me to see it?
Oh, okay. Facts. Good shit, EOS. My bad.
All right. You take your DMs, Virgo.
But yeah, no, Big Mom's trash.
And that's the best part, Chris. She's trash, and she's still somehow better than Kaido. Yep. So he's garbage, dumpster juice. No one cares about this guy.
Like when they get to
if that's somebody who cares, oh no.
Wow. It's true too, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
What did he just say?
Hold on. Y'all be quiet for one
minute. The truth.
Go ahead.
I said Kaido is the weakest Yonko.
Go ahead, bro.
Definitely the weakest.
Hold on. This is what this SBS says. You told us how to escape from Akainu, bears, ghosts, and the like. But when I try to do this before my angered mother, I'm just beaten up. Is my mother stronger than Akainu? You better watch out. You're being too brash. A mother is the strongest living being in the world, even stronger than Kaido. Don't you dare do it again. But you know, your mother loves you more than anyone else.
Yeah, we told you guys.
Yeah. You guys believe that's not what we said.
Wait, what? Did he call us
Seriously, I want to know, Virgo.
That's what we said. And if you said that's not what we said,
that's Virgo. That's literally what we said.
We can go back to the stream.
You're a fucking troll.
even stronger than Kaido.
Like why? Like hold on, Virgo. Like to be honest, why would you specifically Kaido and not a guy like Whitebeard or Shanks? The antagonist mentor. Why Kaido?
I mean, it doesn't say he's the strongest being.
Troll me on my stream.
I'm not trolling.
No, Virgo, you know I'm not. I don't troll, and I'm not going to troll you on your own.
We talked about this, right?
That is actually disrespectful.
Oda is talking about Black Boy's mother, not Big Mom.
Like this shit is actually disrespectful.
No one said he was talking about Big Mom. We just said that's foreshadowing for Big Mom being stronger than Kaido.
Nigga,
you see what I'm saying?
But he also said that his mom was the strongest being. So
and your two buddies you're arguing with both said that she is.
Big Mom's definitely over Kaido.
Yeah, she is. She already beat him with the story. Remember?
Yeah, and she beat, and every Yonko beat him in the story already. What are we doing?
Yeah, like, and she's gonna go to the island and she's gonna threaten him while chained up. And he's gonna give in. Watch. She's gonna be like, "You better let me out of these chains, boy, or else you know what's happening."
Yo, that's Chris.
Y'all niggas are funny, bro. Thank
you. We tried.
She's gonna have a belt hold me.
He said, "I'm not laughing." Like, no ha here, no ha. Just saying.
Oh, I guess they weren't trolling. Like,
yeah, legitimately just insulted my psyche completely.
Oh, don't do that, Josh. Virgo, come on. First off, we're all boys here. What are we doing?
I don't get it.
What are you doing?
Yo, Virgo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This stream about to get real cancerous, bro. I'm just warning you
right
now, dog.
Because I know y'all my boys, so how I can't believe y'all would do this to me.
But no, bro,
it's always your own, bro.
It's not the first time we said this.
Come on, Virgo. You and the Virgo. We talked about it. We know you're doing this stuff. It's not like we're saying you're trolling. We believe this
stuff.
It's
not the first time we said this either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's facts, and you know we believe it's facts.
Yep.
You know what? I gotta. Oh my god!
Just like Howard Jones and threat to Luffy.
Y'all three. Ah!
This nigga Light Ruler said all these niggas creditless, bro.
Nah. Virgo invited me to this stream. He wants us here. What?
I gotta read the chat. I can't even believe what they saying.
Yeah, you gotta read the chat, bro. Anytime you bring Dan anywhere, bro. You can't take that nigga Dan anywhere, bro.
Oh.
Wait, what?
By that logic, the caramel is stronger than Kaido.
Facts.
Don Creek, so I'm gonna ignore this.
Yo, Don Creek over Big Mom. Yo, I bet you money.
Wait,
Don Creek.
Listen
to this, bro. I bet you money if Big Mom had Don Creek's armor, she wouldn't have been falling asleep, bro. If she had Don Creek's armor, she wouldn't have fallen asleep. Guaranteed.
Well, those are big facts.
I mean, it makes
armor. Come on. It's literally
MH5 bomb.
Look, if Don Creek had armament hockey, he'd be Yonko level. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, JD, you know he did, right?
Okay, all right, no. Nah, we're not gonna do this. Yo.
Okay, here we want to.
Let's move on.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
I got two comments for Dan and Chris.
Go ahead.
Yo, good on your head, Chris.
Mike Ruler 003 said, "Not gonna lie, I want to slap Chris." That's a bet.
Yeah.
Facts.
Mill said, "Dan, how do you sleep at night being who you are?"
Wait, what?
He's wrong. Yo, he's wrong for that. He's wrong.
We're having a good stream. People are cracking jokes.
It's not cancer.
I'm sorry. That made me feel better. I'm happy.
I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel a little worse, but if you feel better.
That's crazy, yo. Moses is a funny guy, yo.
As long as we all agree that it goes, Shanks, then Blackbeard, and then Big Mom and Kaido.
Honestly, how do you sleep? Kaido's like worst one in your list.
I mean, you know what, Chris? Thing is, I agree with that.
No, I know you do because we told you.
What?
Because we read the story.
Yeah, Chris, not
all. Oh yeah. We don't want to embarrass the boy.
We'll talk to him in,
Yeah.
You see how this
we'll tell you about your bedtime later.
Oh, don't do that.
Crazy. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, no, don't do that.
What are y'all doing?
No, it's not y'all. It's Chris. He's a monster.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Bro, this Indian woman on fire, bro. Oh
my god!
Everyone who thinks Big Mom is stronger than Kaido.
Annoying because
Can you explain to me, Joe Hammer, why Kaido's stronger than Big Mom?
Through this entire camp and not even need Gear 4th. He might not even need Gear 2nd.
Honestly, after this hockey Virgo, I doubt he does. Like, you know,
second. He don't need a Gear 2nd for one of these niggas.
Old man, he don't need a Gear 2nd. I remember Virgo in his top 30 had Kizaru and Aokiji over Kaido.
That's a fact.
You don't even think Kaido's that good either, Virgo. Why are you tripping, yo?
Yeah, Virgo. Why your fans remember your list, Virgo? So yeah.
I don't.
I don't know why you tripping, Virgo. When you know what's up.
Yeah. Virgo knows Kaido's the weakest.
Tell him ABCD. Come on now. Or ABC, whatever. Come on now.
Yeah. Virgo, y'all focus on the negative. The positive is that Oda has to reintroduce King.
Yeah. Whoever that fan is, can we upvote their shit, Virgo?
I don't know how to do that.
No,
it's a beautiful story. Shit's happening, you know.
No, Clifton, that's a great point. Can you read Clifton's comment?
Virgo, y'all focused on the next. The positive is that Oda has to reintroduce King or the rest of the Big Mom pirates in the next. That's
a great point.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. There's a reason for them to come now, so that's a good point.
Free her, so then we can see King versus Smoothie or Queen versus Smoothie.
Yo, we get some Smoothie action. We about to get some smooth things. Okay.
That's Queen versus Smoothie. That's a good
bet you money.
Smoothie's probably gonna beat
Yo, who wants to put money on Smoothie watching Queen? I'll bet you money right now.
Smoothie's about to beat Queen. I don't see how Queen's gonna beat Smoothie.
I don't know. Queen seems to be a fighter, and Smoothie seems to beat all of it.
Yo, if Queen beats Smoothie beats Queen, does that mean that all her kids can actually take Big Mom? It's just that because they're her children, they like, you know, don't.
Where you going?
I'm
just saying. Big Mom did just get one shot by Queen. So
no. We're not.
Yo, don't let them man say this, bro. Come on.
Hey, Dan. That's true.
Dan. Yeah.
I mean, technically,
Big Mom literally said, if you can't beat me, there's no way you're beating Kaido. Yeah. So if she's stronger than Kaido,
exactly. Like, what?
How does that statement change if she's stronger than Kaido?
It doesn't change anything, EOS. Like,
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Anyway.
EOS is on somebody's comment or something, I think.
No, bro. I'm reading the chat trying to be interactive, man. Come on now.
He's probably talking about the fucking translation shit where, like, remember when the chapter came out and they're talking about, like, Big Mom saying, oh, you have to beat that monster, that beast, or whatever. I don't think she said that, how are you going to beat me, or how are you going to beat him if you can't beat me? I don't think that's it at all.
Like, injure me or something.
Wait, is that the Viz?
Monster?
No, I'm saying, like, whoever read it, did they comment out, like, whoever typed it comment out, I don't think that's the Viz. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, from what I remember, it's literally, like, her basically saying, like, you're going to challenge us as Yonkos, but, like, that guy's a monster, too.
Yeah, no, he's from what I remember, she said, "Oh, you're going to go after that thing," and then I don't remember like her comparing herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she ever said that he was over her.
Yeah,
he didn't.
She didn't even apply it. She said she was going to take on Blackbeard if she got the Giants. Not Blackbeard. I mean Whitebeard at the time. So she's taking on Whitebeard, the strongest pirate at the time. The greatest pirate. Why would she not mention Kaido?
I'm surprised you guys didn't bring up how Kaido was sweating when Big Mom pulled up.
Oh, we bring it up all the time.
No, we do, and that's the thing. No one wants to hear because they don't want to acknowledge that clearly this bitch is over him.
Yo, thank you for the new subscription, Dev. Appreciate it.
I think people have too high expectations of a lot of the Yonkos and the upper You're going to be disappointed.
That's what I'm saying, Ewes. They're going to be so disappointed.
I mean, I'm trying to be like,
they're out here hyping Yonko.
I'm trying to be legit.
And the people that you think are weak, the craziest part.
That doesn't make any type of sense.
I'm too hard to Captain King Kong. Not hard enough. Pause.
Yo.
Okay, pause. I'm getting a lot of Virgo. Do you think Prime Rayleigh is beating an admiral? Yes.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
That's not even a debate.
Yeah,
Prime Rayleigh. Even right now,
bro. He was giving Kizaru a hard time.
Right now, Fuji beat Tora.
Yeah, no, he's definitely beating Fuji.
He's beating Kizaru.
The argument can be made right now.
Didn't Kizaru try and jump Rayleigh, and Rayleigh walked away and swam?
I want to say Rayleigh stronger than Kizaru. I think Kizaru would have won that.
No, Rayleigh wins that high diff. Rayleigh wins that high diff. Old Rayleigh wins that high diff.
We're not talking like conjecture or anything. I'm talking about what actually happened in the story.
Garth literally said we do not have enough to take on two legends at the same time.
One of us left and right. Hey,
are you agreeing with us or?
Hold on. He said, "Yo, bro, I got a question for you and all the people in this. Do y'all eat ass? No, I do not.
Do y'all what?
Eat ass?
No, that's a big no.
What was the question?
I didn't hear very quick no's.
That's very
hard no. Hard no.
What was the question? I didn't hear.
Do y'all eat ass?
No,
not here. That's a heavy no.
What do you mean not here? So you
now you're gonna speak for your whole region.
Said not in this direction. Whichever direction I'm in, it's not over here, bro. Because I don't do all that. That's a problem.
The nigga who be speaking a lot is the one doing it the most.
Anyway. Oh no!
You out here wilding. You out here wilding. It's the silent niggas. It's the niggas who silent in the background.
No, I said I don't do it, but I wasn't all.
Bro, I bet you. You know what, man? I bet you put a bib on before you eat ass, bro. You try to be sophisticated with that.
I don't eat ass.
Fork and knife and everything, bro. Boy,
Devil Egg, Virgo, do you think that
look at you
hot sauce with it too? Oh, baby,
I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, you really different. You must really eat ass. Hold on.
Quiet. Virgo, do you think Luffy can take Big Mom to mid diff?
Yeah, you can probably mid differ.
Right now?
Yeah.
She's sleeping right now. So.
I mean, I'm saying before the chains came off and everything. When she had her memories.
Ask you to be quiet. No,
you tripping, son.
Oh, we'll see by the end of this arc, won't we?
By the end of this arc, maybe.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But what's he doing? He's about to Kaioken all these people in the jail.
Yo, I got a dip, but thanks for inviting me, man.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Well, I don't know why you guys are laughing.
Yo, I'll catch y'all later.
We brought him to school and everything, Dan. His bus is here to pick him up.
He's a dick.
PGK a dick.
Yeah, so I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure your My Present Chris made this stream better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's why we got even though Virgo sent me a broken link originally.
Like, EOS makes the stream better. Modder makes the stream better. Twilight, come on. What are we doing? The other playing game.
I'm doing too much. Y'all are just different.
Hey, what do you mean?
I'm glad I like the stream.
Yo, ABC,
y'all have any questions for us regarding
ABC bugging?
Let me know because y'all know how I feel about the chapter. I'm still pissed.
Have you talked about what you think?
I don't get it.
I thought it was a 10 out of 10, Dan. Honestly, that Brockio bomber.
I think it moved the story along.
When he died bombed off the top of the ropes.
Y'all are wildin'.
It reminded me of Senior Pink. Remember when Senior Pink brought up Frankie up to the top of the building?
This is One Piece in its prime.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you like One Piece, this is the best stuff you're
the mix of the gags and then the mix of like the actual action. It's amazing.
Way better than the action. Way better.
I don't think it's like the best shit. I do think that it moves the story and it sets up the story very nicely.
Yeah, we have Big Mom going to the island to meet Kaido.
I think it's a great setup chapter.
Yeah.
It does what it's supposed to.
And Luffy, you see Luffy just casually dodging her and all that. He changed a punch now.
Yo, and Chris, you remember how, what's it called, last week, everybody's talking, we're theorizing, and everybody's talking, thinking, oh, maybe Luffy will stop her one time, and then, nope.
Yep, he got right in the wall.
I like that, yeah.
Y'all were happy about that, but I don't get why y'all mad about the rest.
I'm still waiting for this Gear 4, though, because I'm trying to get my money.
The beast in himself. Grandpa Hio, stop Big Mom. Come on. He's a beast.
Wait, what? Absidy? Drago said before that he would rather have his ass be eaten by someone.
Yo, son.
Eating ass. Oh,
your man's tripping, son.
Yeah. What?
Anyway.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I think you know.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, and their name's in blue. That's your mod, man.
Yeah. You know, mod random people,
That's crazy. Man, so you definitely know him.
That's his alt account.
Yo, Virgo.
I was report back to Brago saying he was talking shit. Oh no.
Yeah. That's a bet.
No, but the chapter was cool. The chapter was dope.
Funny because they said that Queen was 2-shot. That's why his story's so misleading, and he really wasn't.
Wait, what do you mean wasn't?
That was supposed to happen.
Then he like chopped in the neck, went down, and then she like fucking Donkey Kong, like Mario threw him to like the side. Yeah, he passed out.
The explanation of hockey, I suppose, was cool. I kind of already assumed so though.
Big Mom's like a Goomba, you know? Like when you run into like a Goomba, like you get eaten. But when you like jump on top of one, like, you know, you defeat it.
Virgo, how strong do you think Mario? I think he will be Admiral level.
Wait, who? Luffy?
I don't think it's tough.
Just not gonna answer. Cool.
I mean, that depends on what.
I don't think he'll be far off. I think he'll be like a
Yonko level. Then I ask.
What does that even mean anymore? Honestly,
would have to be around Kaido.
Peace out, Tom. He won't be Yonko level.
Wait, you think he's going to be Yonko level
after this? Then what? You have to like think about
Pirate King.
The Pirate King is after this.
I mean, that should be Admiral.
I think we'll go Elbaf after because we don't have all four.
The
right?
Admiral.
We might go to Elbaf for another island.
All right, so
after that, then what?
When he fights Kaido this arc, he's going to have help. There's no doubt about that. He's not going to do it one-on-one.
Hold on. It depends. It's possible that he could have help, right? But it depends how much help you think he's going to have. I don't think all the
every fight in the new world
are coming together. I don't think Drake is moving.
Every fight in the new world, he's had help. It's not going to change.
Wait, but what about Bellamy? Where did he get help with Bellamy?
Really?
I mean,
wait, give me a second. Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't like. I don't even care. Like, you know.
Yeah, hell, Dofi already beat on him.
No, because wasn't Bellamy getting controlled by Dofi? So that's
no, never. He was doing his own thing.
Oh yeah, he did change. All right, give me a second.
Nah,
Bellamy wanted to be defeated like Katakuri wanted to be.
Did he though? Because he was trying to fuck up Luffy.
No, he wanted to get punched.
I mean, but that's not him getting help though, is it?
Yeah, that's help. Katakuri.
We're not doing this today. No troll today.
I don't need garbage. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, that's what I'm saying, but you didn't have help, so we're good.
All right, majority of the fights in the new world.
And Caesar, he didn't get help with.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Who helped him beat Caesar?
When he got his oxygen taken out, and then Caesar helped him out for not killing him there.
Yeah, I gotta say the only
Katakuri get help from like Flampe and
yeah.
Did a 3v1 instead of a 1v1? Is that what you're trying to say?
That was the plot that helped him.
Oh, is it? Huh?
No, but I'm talking about Katakuri's side.
Wait, say that again.
I'm saying Katakuri. Do you think that's a 3v1? Like Katakuri, Brule, and Flampe?
That was a 30v1 because all the Flampe soldiers were shooting at
Wait, how did Brule help? If anything, Brule helped.
Remember in the beginning where Nami was trying to talk to
good arrows and shit,
and Brule was fucking with them, and then Luffy had to put the shot of glass in his mouth.
Okay, so how did Brule help Luffy in the fight against Katakuri? Huh?
So do you know how painful swallowing glass is? Wouldn't that not hurt him?
One way to find
I mean, it didn't show that it hurt him. So
yes, it did. It was like like it hurt him. That was like a major thing.
I'm gonna need panels.
And after like he swallows the glass, like Katakuri hits him.
I'm gonna need panels for that. I don't remember all that.
All right, hold on. Oh, but continue what y'all were talking about. Hold on.
Yeah, but Brule helped Luffy escape Mirror World when he didn't have hockey.
Yeah, but then she also betrayed him later, never. And so did Flambe and all the other people that were shooting arrows at him.
But then Katakuri helped Luffy by stabbing himself.
No, he evened it out because Flambe was shooting at him.
Nah, he helped Luffy. And then Katakuri then helped him again by letting him leave and pretty much giving up at the end.
So why are we giving all the points to Katakuri? Like, oh, Luffy got so much hope when Katakuri got so much hope as well. Like,
more help, yeah.
Katakuri's hope.
I don't count all the stuff you guys were saying. That's hope.
But then wouldn't that just be bias?
Nah.
It's called trolling EOS. Come on now. We know how this is.
I want to say that.
I mean,
it's gonna be like what I'm assuming is that, like, in the Stampede film, I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a group of niggas jumping on Kaido.
But they're not.
Could be.
I mean, you don't know that.
I don't know
know that.
Well, I think that's what I think is gonna happen.
Oh, but you're wrong. So
then what about Big Mom and Kaido's forces? They're just gonna like lay there and let everybody.
That's what it sounds like. They're just gonna sit there and watch, eat popcorn.
Kaido. King is not trying to help Kaido.
King is gonna be busy.
Luffy. Big Mom not gonna fight Luffy. Who's gonna take care of them?
The thing is, Luffy's side has a surplus of people. Like, I don't know how many people Kaido's side actually has to take down that like is serious. Besides like King, Queen,
they
and
said
Jack.
500 beast pirates minimum.
and no spotters that could be.
Those are just so
like
gifters.
Conquerors, Hawkers.
I want to say something real quick. Ab said he said that at midnight tonight will be a year of us being in Wano.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you're a road man.
We're still in Act 2. So there's 3 more acts. We're not even done with Act 2 yet. So 5 years confirmed.
I
mean, you're laughing.
Fucking let's see.
What's up, Ty Queasy? I see you got done with whatever you need to get done. Holy shit!
For now.
I can hear you. Oh, bet.
You said you can't?
Who's that? Oh, it's time.
I can hear you now.
Yo. All right.
There you go. Ty?
What you think?
I'm not doing this because I want to start an argument.
Oh.
No, you are. I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on.
Yeah, do it, Ty.
Stream because I don't understand like what
you
said in Twitter.
Argument, nigga.
Oh, tell him. Oh no.
Wait, what?
It's not about.
You coming in hot, and I'm over here just sitting here trying to understand.
It's not about starting an argument though. This has nothing to do with like I'm not angry at you. This has nothing to do with. This is just some technical stuff.
He gonna get on me. That means I'm
it's technical.
For his back for him.
I don't know why he doesn't like the chapter tie, to be honest. That was a bad. You like the Bronchio bomber tie?
The what?
The Bronchio. Did you like the Bronchio bomber?
Ty. Actually, I wanna get your opinion on this because Chris said what's it called? Queen one-shotted Olin this chapter. What do you gotta think about that?
Don't even ask me a stupid question like that. Like stuff you know that's stupid that people say. Don't come bring it to me.
I'm not the one who said it.
You know,
like I just want to know. I just want to know what you think about it.
No, I think it's stupid. I never said nothing stupid. Like it's stuff like that happened before in One Piece. I never said like, oh, this person was no, like that's stupid. So I don't even want to hear that stuff. That shouldn't even be reaching me right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I'm in the stream. Don't disrespect me with questions like that.
Yeah, don't be.
This nigga, bro.
That's funny.
All right, Ty Queasy.
What's up,
bro? What about it made it a 10 out of 10?
What about everything? This joint was dope from start to finish or whatever like that. Like I did a live reaction of it. So and in my live reaction, you know, I'm reading and you can tell from my live reaction, like, you know, I like it. You know what I mean? Like if you like Brago, right? Brago live reaction last week, y'all can tell that he hated it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I know like I liked it. It's nothing I can't do nothing about that. For me to like it, the amount that I liked it, but then to sit here and tell y'all like, oh, it's an 8 out of 10 or something, like that's just some BS. I'm not gonna do that. I like the chapter. The chapter was dope. You know, the cover page, it's like, okay, that's the cover page. You know, we can't count that. But I remember I was 8 pages in, and I'm like, you know, I was 9 pages in. So I'm like, okay, you know, I was on page 9. I'm like, okay, you know, the first page doesn't count. That's like a cover page or whatever. Or that's like that intro page. I'm like, yo, but this is like 8 pages of fire already. You know what I mean? This joint is dope. And what I like about it is that it was very focused. Like, we got a lot of Luffy versus Big Mom. They didn't do like what they did in Dressrosa, where we had something dope like Sabo fighting Fuji, but now we're gonna show you the Tantala. We're gonna show you this King guy. We're gonna show you Rebecca. Now y'all can look at the Fuji tour versus Sabo again 10 chapters later after we bored y'all with the other stuff. They're not doing it. They're like, okay, Luffy versus Big Mom is going down last chapter, or Queen versus Big Mom, Luffy versus Big Mom this chapter. They're focusing on the good stuff. People who is like missing this, but it's like, you know, if this was just Rosa, we could have stopped it. They could have showed us Kenny Mon doing something whack. Like Oda's not leaving the action. Like stuff is lit right now, and we're seeing the fire burn and stuff. So that's dope about that. What else was dope is that all the stuff that was in the chapter, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of
the amnesia going away.
Well, like, you know, I don't remember the chapter from start to finish specifically, but I do know like everything was done. I'm trying to see if I still have
So I'm gonna point something out that pissed me off, and I want to see how you spin this in a good light. All right.
No, I'm not gonna try to spin like that's not. I'm not here to just spin stuff in a good light. Like I genuinely enjoyed what I said. Enjoyed
okay,
what I enjoyed.
My bad.
Something.
Hold on. Let me put it in this way. I'm gonna get your take on it. That's what I meant to say.
Got you, because it's no guarantee. Like you could probably say something. I could be like, you know, like that. Like I'll say this. The only thing I wasn't feeling about the about the chapter, but this is not even a big deal. Was that Chopper and sent Big Mom to the prison, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They was there last chapter talking about why did Luffy say that? You know what I mean? Luffy ruined everything, right?
Yeah.
So this chapter, they was Big Mom mans, right? They had a little friendship with Big Mom. They brought Big Mom over there. They were starting to see Big Mom was nice, whatever like that. But it's like when Big Mom got the beats put on her and she fainted or whatever like that, and they took Big Mom out, Chop put over, they just sat back and let Big Mom go. That was kind of like, it's like, why did it, like, I know they kind of can't do nothing against Queen, but it's like they could have tried to do something. It was Chopper, who Brooke, you know what I mean? Like they just let Big Mom go, you know what I mean? So it's almost like if I take you to Comic-Con or whatever like that, and then like you get into a fight or whatever like that, and then I just like let them take you away, I let them beat you up and I don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like they did Big Mom grimy.
Yeah, but at that point they kind of had to.
I don't know. I'm sure that's
like they used her. You know what I mean? Remember
memory shit was explained, and then she used.
Remember, like at the same time, I get it. Big Mom's an enemy, so it doesn't matter. But remember when Big Mom said, you know, like, oh, like, are they using me? You know what I mean? Like they told me this Oshiruko's here. It's not really here. Am I being used or whatever? So it's like this chapter, they definitely used Big Mom. You know what I mean? Like they didn't care about Big Mom as much as they made it seem like before. So you know, it's like they probably happy she got taken away or something like that. So you, what you said?
And they made it look like a dumbass because it said there was no more Oshiruko. She got fooled by that pot again.
But that's her personality though. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's like how could you be mad at her personality? You know what I mean? She's a fat greedy character.
Bored this chapter, bro, and they did the whole rope-a-dope on her, bro. She was let her like run around, and then you
heard Virgo?
He snuck up on her.
She's like she's a fat greedy character who's powerful, so she's not the most smartest character. She's not Ben Beckman. You know, Ben Beckman probably would have got fooled by that once. Okay, that's it. Like Big Mom's gonna get fooled by that twice because she's Big Mom. So it's like now you're complaining about her character, which is pretty much set in stone at this point. Not really, because
that wasn't even one of my big gripes.
Okay, but I'm just saying that
my only problem was her getting her memory back after it not being explained how she lost it.
So, but all right, to me, I don't understand that because like, okay, it was pretty much explained that she even said it that like, you know, oh, I fell into the water with the ship or whatever like that. Like, you know, that's what happened. She put the pieces together and stuff like that. So it was explained. And then we can kind of already tell before why she lost her memory because she fell in the water. Keep in mind, they explained it that, and I shouldn't have to be explaining this. So this is like, you know, I don't think One Piece is bad. Like these are 10 out of 10 chapters. These are dope chapters, but y'all lack of understanding of it gives y'all like this, this was trash because why this happened type of vibe. But look,
so I never say this. This pisses me off.
But look, under normal circumstances, they said. Remember when they said
this is just so ridiculous, some of this shit.
Remember when they said
remember
when they said that
Luffy gonna fuck everybody up.
All right, but look, but you're talking about that. What would you would have did if you was Queen?
I would have took all of my subordinates there and had myself handle the mine.
You can. All right, wait. You're bugging. So hold on. You're gonna let your subordinates go with Big Mom, even though she's gonna bust out.
It doesn't make sense.
She's gonna no. Look. Queen did the smartest thing. The smartest thing is for him to supervise herself. Big Mom with all the change and stuff like that to try to take it apart. She's the biggest threat. Luffy's not as big of a threat. I'm not saying like Luffy's trash, but Big Mom is equal to Kaido. They have to keep her maintained. If not, it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Like imagine like if someone freed Big Mom. Like, what is Queen gonna say to Kaido? I had Big Mom, but you know there was a guy named Luffy. He was in the prison. I'm gonna let him go. So I just let Big Mom.
Exactly, Virgo.
Ordinance, you know.
But
it's like Big Mom
because that's the person in the papers that beat Big Mom.
No, but we all know Luffy didn't beat Big Mom. So
we know that, but Kaido and them don't.
You're bugging. No. Okay, so even this, you're bugging. You're missing facts. You're like this is OD. So it's like, okay, Virgo, look, the newspaper never said Luffy beat Big Mom. The newspaper just said that he invaded her territory, he beat 2 commanders, and
that's
he left.
the defeat.
And yeah, it's not like he physically beat Big Mom. So Queen, you know, when Big Mom got her memory back, she got her hockey back. He's like, yo, something different about her. All right, you see when she got her memory back, when she got her hockey back, Queen is like, yo, her vibe, something's different about her. We stand no chance. We got to run. And she attacks us, we're dead. Like, he can tell who's really a threat and who's not. You know what I mean? Luffy is like, you know, he been playing Luffy the whole time. I'm not trying to say that he's better than Luffy, but he's been like, you know, oh, let me take your cuffs off, put the chain on. Oh, you got King Taki. Great. This is exciting. You know what I mean? Like, are y'all blind? This is like he's been like, you know,
he's very arrogant.
And then when Luffy got tough, he was like, yo, who you think you talking to? So that he flung Luffy. Like, you know, but it's a difference between Luffy and Big Mom. So, you know, yes, Luffy can destroy these people that's there, but you know, Big Mom's top priority.
Is he on Queen acting Big Mom got her memories back?
Yeah, like Big Mom's S rank priority, Luffy's A rank priority. Even if like Luffy goes crazy in the mines, it doesn't really matter. You did the thing. You got Big Mom under control. F the mines at this point. You know what I mean? Like you see what Luffy did to Dressrosa. You know what I mean? So it could be a lot worse. The mine, like Queen minimized the damage.
It's gonna get a lot worse. This is just the beginning.
But Queen did a great job. Queen pretty much like, look, when this
is the best decision that she could ever make.
Exactly. Kaido doesn't know everything that happened, but to see your second in command bring you Big Mom, it's like good stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if for jokes, Queen gets promoted to right hand man just on some jokey stuff. It's like, yo, you captured Big Mom, like, yo, you get promoted. You know what I mean? You're above King now, or something like that. And then, you know, just for Big Mom, as far as Kaido's concerned, I think it's gonna be some jokes because like Kaido doesn't have all the context, but it's like it looks weak you being captured by Queen. You know what I mean? As far as Kaido's concerned. So, you know.
I get what you mean.
So like what problems do you have? You have no legit problems.
Everything need to happen to move the plot along. It's just the execution of it just is frustrating.
It was great to me. Like I don't think you don't have no legit complaints. All your complaints is like
Big Mom randomly falling asleep after getting her memory is
randomly falling asleep. So I know what randomly means. I know what falling asleep means. This wasn't random events, Virgo. This was her falling asleep had to do with her. Wait. It had to do with her being fatigued from falling into the water, something that would have killed most people normally, but didn't kill Big Mom. It just gave her amnesia. Then she went on this whole tantrum thing. And then she just got her memory back. That's a lot of toll on the body. Her fainting makes sense. It wasn't randomly. The joint was planned out.
I get that, Taekwon, but she could have passed it at any point, but of course it would be at the most crucial point.
That's not random. Okay, about her falling out right now. It just took its toll. That's like, you know, like when Luffy fought Dofi and he used Gear 4. At some point, Gear 4 just ran out, and that was it. Another thing you got to keep in mind too, and I've been saying this from before about Big Mom, we get one major arc villain every arc. We got Katakuri was the major arc villain on Whole Cake, not Big Mom. Big Mom was the stronger villain there, but Katakuri was the major arc villain who we fought. I kept telling y'all in Wano, Kaido is the major arc villain. We're not gonna have 2 major arc villains in this arc. You know what I mean? So Big Mom's kind of just gonna be there.
It's been done before.
Okay, look, no. It hasn't, not in the way where, like, you know, the closest it's been done before is to like where Caesar was a major arc villain and Virgo was, but that was kind of different.
Talk about.
No, you know what I mean? Like Caesar Clown was a major arc villain and Virgo was too. But that was kind of different. Wait, what you said?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was gonna bring up was Punk Hazard.
Yeah. But that's a little bit different because at the same time with that, it's tricky. You know what I mean? Like at the same time with that, because, you know, some people think Caesar was a joke and Virgo was the most intimidating person there. Some people think that but, you know, that's tricky. But for the most part, it's one. And even with them, they're not big deals as like it's not like 2 Yonkos. It's not like 2 Chichibukai. Even with Kuma, right? So like let's talk about that. Like even with Kuma, right? You could say, okay, it wasn't even 2 major arc villains with Kuma because at the point when Kuma came, he was still kind of in the background of it because he was never defeated. He just came there and, like, you know, flexed on the crew that was there. He wasn't defeated. So this is what I mean. Like only one major arc villain will be defeated. Like, you know, Whole Cake. We didn't see Big Mom get defeated. We seen Katakuri get defeated. Yeah, on Punk Hazard, Virgo and Caesar got defeated, but that's 2 different caliber of people. You see, like with the Chichibukai, they beat one and that was it. It wasn't about to beat Kuma too. So with this stuff, the only way that this could even work is if Big Mom is nerfed. That's why she lost her memory early. And then you see, like, right after she got out of it, she faints, and then they put the chains on her because she got to be nerfed because she can't outshine Kaido in his own arc. Just like Marco at Marineford, if they didn't put those, Marco got the better of the fight versus Kizaru. That joint you could go hit for hit and just really analyze it, which people don't want to do. They just want to give Kizaru the benefit of the doubt, and you could tell Marco slightly did better. So like if you don't, and then he only started to not do better when Whitebeard was distracted. You know what I mean? And then he got the cuffs put on him, so he got nerfed. So if Marco wasn't nerfed, he would outshine the Marines at Marineford. That can't happen. Marco, you got to get nerfed. If Big Mom was not nerfed, she would outshine Kaido. That cannot happen. I'm not saying she can't have a dope moment, but she can't. You know that her not being nerfed would be like, would be like Doflamingo, right? Being an Alabasta, outshining Crocodile when we're not about to beat Doflamingo yet. So it's like that just can't happen. So this makes sense. This is how it has to be. You know what I mean? Which I understand, so I don't have no problems with it. But if for people who don't understand that you know it's only one major arc villain, you know she has to be nerfed. She can't outshine Kaido in his arc. That would be like like Shanks outshining Whitebeard in his arc. No, Shanks, you can't do that. That's why Shanks comes late.
Aokiji pulled up after the Davy back fight.
Like when who pulled up?
When Aokiji pulled up after the Davy back fight.
Yeah, but what do you mean about that? That he pulled up? Like what do you mean?
Aokiji pulled up and negative dipped the crew and decided to let him go.
But like I don't. All right. So what I'm talking about, you trying to say it was two major arc villains, or like what are you trying to say?
There were two main threats there. Luffy dealt with one. The other one came, decimated them, and decided to let them go.
Okay. So in my opinion, right, what the major arc villain is, or the bigger concept behind it is that like, okay, I'm not like, of course he's a major arc villain too, right? Because he mid-diff the crew or whatever, he low-diff the crew. But to me, that's not really what I'm talking about. That's not really like a major arc villain. A major arc villain, right, is a villain that you're gonna fight in the arc and you're gonna take out. Since they actually couldn't take out Aokiji, he wasn't a major arc villain. He was like, oh, okay. What I was saying is that since Aokiji, wait, what you said?
So the person has to be taken out.
Yeah. The person has to be taken out. Like that's like a major arc villain. If the person is not taken out, but it depends. It gets tricky. You know what I mean? Because it's not that simple. But like in a case where the first threat that was presented to you has been taken out, and a new one comes and it doesn't get taken out, that's the second threat is not the major arc villain. The major arc villain was the first threat. The second person is kind of like in a way you could say that like they're I don't want to minimize the impact of the story though, but you could say like they're like an assist villain, or you could say they're like they're not the major arc villain. They come because look, like they're coming there showing they're a threat, then they're leaving. They're not like Doflamingo. Like so remember when Doflamingo pulled up to what was that, Lockdown or wherever he pulled up at?
To Jaya.
Yeah. And then he snuffed Bellamy and left.
Yeah. Or even when he did it again at Punk Hazard.
Yeah. Like exactly like that. You know what I mean? So that's not him being the major arc villain. You know what I mean? But at the same time, for people who don't really know that, they could make the argument, man, why did Dofi just punch some fodder dude and left? Or why did Dofi, like why he did that? Like why he couldn't really, you know what I mean? But it's like that's not his purpose. His purpose, because this is a story. His purpose was different. The major arc villain was Virgo and Caesar Clown for that.
Okay.
So Big Mom plays that role. Marco played that role at Marineford, where they rarely, even since he was rusty at that point when he fought Kizaru, played that part where they're not the major thing. They're kind of just there. Shanks at Marineford, he comes in at a time where he's not really outshining Whitebeard, because he's just like yo, this war got to end. If Shanks was, don't you think that if Shanks was there at the start of the war, he would have outshined Whitebeard?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Look, listen. Whitebeard was old, sick, and was dying. He had the health conditions and stuff like that. If Shanks was there, who's not old, who's not sick, dude is like you know what I mean? Like he would have outshined Whitebeard. Like Whitebeard is dope, but he's not. I'm not saying Shanks. I'm not saying this. If this was the legend Whitebeard, right? Like in his prime, and Shanks showed up now, then that's different.
I believe that he was still at pretty damn strong Yonko at that time.
No, but you're missing that. Like, okay, you could be a strong Yonko, but you're not like so pretty much from my power scaling of it. Shanks is S rank. At that time, Shanks was S rank, Big Mom was S rank, Kaido was S rank, Whitebeard was A rank because he was deteriorating in power with his sickness.
So you think at that time that Whitebeard was the weakest Yonko?
Yeah, at that time he was the weakest Yonko. Keep this in mind. Crocodile goes. You wait. What you said?
I disagree.
All right, but your disagreement, you don't have the facts backing it. Like I have facts backing this up. So the facts backing this up
I do.
is that.
And when the card came out, it says the strongest Yonko has pulled up to the Marine Forward.
He says the greatest pirate, not even Yonko. He says the greatest pirate.
My bad, the strongest pirate.
Okay, so this goes to just like where you miss. You got to read in between the lines, and you can't be gullible to you can't be gullible to just because they say like it's the world's strongest man or whatever like that. Or just because look, a lot happened. Like it's a lot happens, right? And y'all get the surface stuff, but y'all don't get the mid stuff and the deeper back stuff.
I mean, to this point, he's still showing the greatest feats from.
I think if Kaido was in that same situation, I don't think he wouldn't.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't shown the greatest feats because, like, all right, put it like this. Even if you think he did, right? It's still that, right? He's the only Yonko to be. He was pretty much like you could say he can get the major arc villain title even though he wasn't the villain because he actually went down that arc. So since he actually went down that arc and dude is a Yonko, he might seem more impressive than Big Mom, who hasn't been taken down yet. Who Kaido had. You get what I mean? Dude pretty much he got his shine because he got taken out. They're not gonna let him be. Well, with him it's different because he was so powerful when he's not nerfed. But they're not gonna let him, go out like a scrub when dude is a Yonko. You know what I mean? So that's why it might look better, but dude got to go all out at his current state because he was dying. No, it's no more Whitebeard. You know what I mean? As far as Big Mom,
I think it was the greatest part at that time.
Look, as far as Big Mom, even if Big Mom doesn't outdo Whitebeard at Marineford, right? Even if at Whole Cake Island, Big Mom doesn't outdo Whitebeard, it doesn't matter because we'll see more of Big Mom. I'm pretty sure before One Piece is over, she'll do stuff that it will be better than Whitebeard. Same thing with right now. It doesn't matter if she outshines Whitebeard because she has her arc. Her arc is not now. Kaido though, I bet you Kaido though will outshine Whitebeard when this is over because this is his arc. You know what I mean? He's not old. He's not sick. He's not dying. Dude, Kaido was like pretty much.
I ain't gonna lie. For the first time, I agree with Todd.
I don't think Kaido is gonna do better feats.
Look, Whitebeard was old and was taking like gunfire damage and like cannon fire and shit. Yeah. Like, put it in this way: if Squardo were to backstab Kaido or Big Mom, do you think he's penetrating their skin?
What do you mean?
Exactly. That guy that stabbed Whitebeard
who got like a scrape on the ground. Like, it depends on the circumstances.
Oh yeah, but you're adding
it doesn't
talk about a healthy Big Mom.
No, from the manga,
like you're not gonna let me go.
Luffy used the hacks.
All right.
Luffy, wait. Luffy used the hacks attack on Kaido. It didn't even pass his skin. He's trying to learn advanced arm and hockey to even try to damage Kaido. Big Mom can only be damaged from what we see in the caramel stuff. So no Squardo's not doing it. It's simple. Don't try to BS around the situation.
You realize that, right? Black
another
he didn't fall to the ground once. Kaido already fell to the ground twice. 3 times.
But he didn't get damaged, though, so it doesn't matter. He's a bulkier character. He fell to the ground. He didn't get damaged.
But what I'm saying is this: if Kaido was in Whitebeard's position, he might not die, but he's definitely getting captured, in my opinion.
That's fair to say, but like how I saw it,
he was in that position would have got captured or died.
You're wild. He's not getting captured.
Yes, he is. He's already been captured many times by the Marines. It's like that's documented.
No, but look, we don't know the circumstances. We don't. All right, look, we don't know the circumstances which under that happened. We seen Kaido by himself chilling or whatever like that. So under Marineford circumstances where he's there with his whole crew and he's there with all the samurais and he's there with all his allies, it's not happening. Dude is not getting captured.
No, I think it's still
bugging with that. And then keep this out. Look,
wait. Let me say something real quick. Let me say, all right. So we see at Whitebeard, his biggest feat at Marineford was his DC destruction capability. How much he could, how much he could break. He wasn't fast. He clearly wasn't that durable. He just showed a lot of will, and he would just fucking. He was a tank. All right. Let me take that back.
He stopped a ship with his war. He stopped a warship that was being thrown. That was skiing past.
All of it was strength
with one hand.
With strength related.
With one hand.
He wasn't fast, and
with
he wasn't
durable. He was able to run over and stop a ship thrown by oars with one hand.
He was about to wipe out Marineford in one go.
I have to re-see that to see how fast.
Yeah, I think you do.
All right, look. Wait. Let me.
Where's Chatty?
Let me finish my point.
Where's Chatty? I'm inviting Chatty. You can
scream
at him.
I was just trying to say that Kaido speed blitz Gear 4. And then Big Mom fodderized Gear 4 for Luffy. Like this is the type of level the Yonkos were. And I believe that Gear 4 Luffy could contend with an Admiral.
No. Old Rayleigh beat Gear 4 Luffy.
Yeah, and I think Old Rayleigh could contend with an Admiral too.
Gear 4 Luffy knocked Kaido down to the ground of his Bilfruit form.
Knocking on the ground doesn't mean
of his Bilfruit form.
You don't even have
that doesn't mean much.
You don't even have
to.
Y'all are doing.
Like, what are we?
Y'all are doing a lot of thinking about stuff that y'all don't even have to think about.
Yeah,
really,
Kizaru
even said we don't have the resources to take you out.
Yeah,
it's just him and that guy, and he didn't capture him. And then Rayleigh got 2 hits in on Kizaru. Kizaru didn't touch Rayleigh once.
Yep.
So, dude can compete with Admirals. And then keep in mind, he was rusty, he said. So imagine when he's not. Imagine that same fight when he's not rusty. Rayleigh is
the guy who's below Whitebeard.
Do you think that old Rayleigh was stronger than Whitebeard?
No, let's not do this.
Rayleigh doesn't have to be. Rayleigh doesn't have to be stronger than. Rayleigh doesn't have to be stronger.
We agree. We're good. We're good. Yeah.
But what I'm talking about, I'm talking about. Look, now you're trying to do guesswork. Like, is Rayleigh stronger than Whitebeard? I'm talking about we seen what Rayleigh did to Kizaru, and we actually seen what Whitebeard did to Kizaru, and I believe Rayleigh did better. You know what I mean? Versus Kizaru than what Whitebeard.
Yeah, but Rayleigh wasn't in the whole war. Rayleigh wasn't.
No. But still, though, it's not gonna be exactly similar. But I'm just saying, though, as a fact. I'm just saying as a fact versus Kizaru, he did better. If you want to say who did better versus
I feel like he's
Akainu or him versus
Whitebeard was nerfed the entire war.
Whitebeard.
It's fine.
Look, if you want to talk about who did better, Whitebeard versus Akainu or Rayleigh versus Kizaru, then Whitebeard did better. But versus Kizaru,
but I think in my personal opinion, I think Kizaru's stronger than Akainu. That's just my personal.
Oh, we're not doing this today.
Jeez,
you're arguing with the wrong guy.
I don't. But here's the thing. That's your opinion. I'm going off of the facts of the manga, though. So if you think I'm not gonna argue with you about your personal opinion. I'm gonna stick to the story. So sticking to the story, right?
Stick to the story.
Yes. All right. Look. So sticking to the story, and I don't get how you and Virgo could think what I think when the story goes. When Squado stabbed Whitebeard, can you stop doing that? Stop doing that. Stop No, for real, stop doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to be saying tell him and doing all that stuff.
Get him.
All right, so I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna explain, and then after that I'm out because you're interrupting too much.
Exactly. Tell you to shut up.
Okay, so when Squado stabs Whitebeard, Marco goes, "Wow, but Whitebeard is a lot." He's a lot sicker than what I thought. His strength decreased a lot what I thought. Back in the day, he would have never took an attack, even from one of his own, if his back was turned. So that just shows you the difference Whitebeard is at now with one of his own people, Squado, who's not even a big deal, could stab him from behind. Back in the days, and they showed this when Ace would try to kill Whitebeard. Even in his sleep, Ace could never do it, but Squado was able to do it because Whitebeard, he's not what he was. So he not only was he not what he was, he's not what Kaido is. He's not what Big Mom is. He's not what Shanks is, not anymore, but he was still a dope character. So that, and then even Crocodile says, he's a lot weaker than what I thought. Crocodile even was to the point where he's like, you know what, I don't even want to kill you anymore. I'm actually protect you from the Marines because this is crazy. You're not you're not the legend I admire anymore. And then even Whitebeard himself, this is the third person in the manga, saying, to Luffy, I can't be the strongest forever. You know what I mean? Or whoever he said that to, he's like, I'm an old man now and stuff like that. So with three references made about his strength not being what it was and him being way weaker, for y'all to still think he's the strongest Yonko, that's crazy. So what happened was that they didn't know that. The Marines thought that he was still in great condition. They didn't know he was sick because he took his medical equipment off. So to them, it's like, it's the world's strongest man. He has the power to destroy the world and all that stuff like that. But really, dude was not on that level anymore.
But they saw him have the heart attack, and they still said he was the greatest pirate.
Because of his legacy, it wasn't because of it wasn't because of his Marine Corps performance. Where it's like what he did, because obviously he's got.
I think it plays into his Marine Corps performance.
No, didn't Akainu said that you can't be the strongest forever. We see that you're getting old. Well, he didn't say that last part.
Even Whitebeard said it. Even Whitebeard himself said it.
I was literally shut up. I'm still stronger than you, dummy. That's basically what he did. He knocks him back.
Whitebeard said it himself. Whitebeard was like, people think I'm a monster, but I can't be the strongest forever. So it was too many. It was too many
no
points
ship
made.
that can carry him into the new world.
it was too many points made about his strength being weaker. You know what I mean? So,
but his own people said that he never fights like that. They said, old man never fights like this. It's because of us being here. He was literally nerfing himself because of the way that he fights. He's like AoE. Yeah, he can go crazy mode. No, that's what's said in the story.
It wasn't because of that. They were saying Marco. What Marco said. Marco was like, Marco knew he was sick.
Would have dodged it for the Squardo attack.
Yeah. Marco knew he was sick, but Marco didn't think it was this big of a deal. Marco, like pretty much, like it could almost be like. Marco was like, I didn't know he was that sick, which is why he took his focus off of Kizaru or whatever he was doing and focus on Whitebeard. He's like, this is bad. You know what I mean? Like Whitebeard was so. He was debatably like so sick that Marco was probably stronger than him at Marineford, not in physical strength, because that was not in physical strength, not in raw physical strength, because that's Whitebeard's specialty. But as far as like overall, like how overall good you are and stuff like that, and condition and stuff like that, and how much you could tank and all that stuff like that, like Marco was great because he was in a really serious condition where it's like Marco was like, he's way weaker than what I thought. I was like, I don't even want to kill this guy. And Whitebeard was too weak at that point. So the fact of the manga is that y'all could disagree with me, or y'all tend to disagree with me a lot, so I don't really care about y'all disagreeing with me because like I have the fact.
You tell him, Ty.
You know what I mean?
You tell him.
But Shanks being at Marineford, not being old, not being sick, like he would have outshined Whitebeard. So that's why that didn't happen. Because you can't have two major arc villains at the same time there.
Yeah, tell him.
Hey.
Well, now I'm about to see.
Hold on, EOS.
Yeah, hold on, EOS.
What are you saying, bro?
I gotta shut this bad boy down.
All right.
I appreciate y'all for coming through. TGK, EOS, Florian, Dan, and Ty Queasy.
Thanks.
Appreciate y'all all coming through, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, chat, for pulling up. Maybe I'll reread the chapter. I'll be less harsh. Y'all have a wonderful day.
You don't have to say that.